almost 130k people online. Okay, they have released a new teaser. This is actually a humongolotoid one. For anyone who's played leagues in the past, there's a tier of relics that you get to pick between what type of teleports you want. And usually these teleports are they're nice. They're not game breaking. They're nice. One league there was Last Recall as one of the relics, and it was game breaking. Because Last Recall, they've now kept it in the game as like a permanent unlock because it was so good. Sort of like when they had a league, the first league, where you picked if you wanted unlimited run energy, and that was just by far the best relic of that tier. So now they're like, okay, instead of making you pick that again and trying to balance the others towards that, let's just give everyone unlimited run energy. Same thing with Last Recall. So the teleports that we're going to have this league, I am shocked by the third one of this, and I will tell you why right away, so that you're here early on in the video when we hear this. We're jumping right to the third relic as a little teaser. The Clue Compass. This allows you to teleport to any stash unit, or Fail the Bard if you have that region, Candron unlocked. Also, you can teleport to your current clue step. That is crazy. If you have a clue, you'll teleport right to whatever that step is. So if you have a 50-step clue, it doesn't matter. You teleport right to it, you do the step, teleport to the next one, do the step, teleport to the next one. No travel time needed. This is insane for the Clue Compass. But here's the thing. The other two relics are kind of made useless because there is a clue step in a bank, and that bank is already open to every single person in the game because it's in Karamja, the Shiloh Village Bank. Everyone gets that bank. So Bank Heist is one where you teleport to every bank. This Clue Compass overlaps with this one because now you're just teleporting right to the bank. Okay, we're going back to Fairy's Flight. We're going right back to the start here. I wanted to break through these together, but right away, the Clue Compass is so good. Okay. Fairy's Flight teleports you to any fairy ring, any spirit tree, or any tool leprechaun. I don't know how that's pronounced leprechaun. It is leprechaun. Auto-completes a quest, ignores wilderness teleport restrictions, can't teleport you to an area you haven't unlocked. Keep in mind, you can't teleport out of your region. They've actually done a very good job at blocking that. There's never been like a huge bug where they do a rollback or anything. So, first thing, kind of a side note, tier 1 relic, we know what they are. Power Miner, Lumberjack, Animal Wrangler. Teleport tier is probably tier 2. And that has its own tier on the wiki. This is made by Jagex. Tier question mark. They've put the Grimoire and the Golden God together. So we actually believe that these are in the same tier now. Just because it says tier question mark. There's a very good chance that those are together. So that's a whole other conversation. Which one are you picking? Grimoire or Golden God? Anywho. Going over to fairy rings. Let's look at what kind of fairy rings are we looking at here. I've looked through this entire list. We could be here for an hour if I go through every list and check the use case scenarios. Dude, there's nothing on here in terms of fairy rings that is game breaking. Fairy rings are always like midpoints. They're kind of like out of the way a little bit. They're not like super useful or important or anything. The one on here that I thought might be the best is you teleport right to your player-owned house. To do that, you need a superior garden build. You need a pretty high level. It's like 83 or something like that to do this, and you can get a fairy ring in your house. Whatever regions you pick, you can still do it because you get it in the starter region with the Xanaris being unlocked. I can't see any fairy rings on here that are like absolutely game breaking. So also it teleports you to spirit trees. These are also kind of midpoints. They're not too super close to anything, doesn't change a ton. Tool Leprechauns is the best part of this relic because it'll teleport you directly to a farming patch. Anything that you're farming, this is good. If you like farming, you want to train farming, do this. We don't know how important farming is until we see what the farming relic is. Because last year, the farming relic was anything you plant instantly grows. So you just would get a stack of seeds, and you would just plant them, delete them, plant them, delete them, plant them, delete them. You didn't have to do farm runs if you picked that relic. So teleporting to a tool leprechaun will not be super important if we can do that again. If that relic, the farming relic, is gone, and you do need to do farm runs to get your farming levels up and to get farming tasks completed and stuff like that, then this would be pretty good. Your farm runs will be sped up significantly. I've sorted by league's region to see the locations that we have some of these. I don't know if there's really any that are worth calling out. The farming guild in Kourend, to teleport to there, you either need fairy rings unlocked and then you're not very close, or a farming cape, which at that point, why are you still doing farming? Or a skills necklace, which I believe you need Kandarin to get, unless it's really hard. Either way, that's one that's good. The farming guild. If you pick Kourend, this could be a pretty useful relic for you. There's a lot of things that you can do in there. But like other regions, like Prif, the Toronwan region, there's only 2 things that you get out of this, and it's just kind of mid. Mauritania, you don't get like a ton with it. But again, if you're doing farm runs, then maybe this is worth it. The Bank Heist relic. If we go back over to here, let's read it. Upon choosing this relic, you will receive the Banker's Briefcase. Very cool. This item will allow you to teleport to any deposit box, bank, or bank chest. It ignores wilderness teleport restrictions. Cannot be used to teleport to an area that you haven't unlocked. This is such a cool idea, and right away I'm like, oh my god, that's so good. Teleport straight into a bank. But like, once you really think about it, it's not that impressive. In the regular game even, it doesn't matter. Even in the main game, not leagues, in the main game this isn't that overpowered. But what it is useless in leagues in my opinion, because it overlaps with some of these stash units and things like that. So again, let's go through a couple of these. If you pick Asgarnia, it will be very nice to teleport into the next bank. That is a big one. Very useful there. But again, all the other ones just save you some short time pain there to run to things. For the desert, there wasn't anything on here that I noticed that was super, super good. Fremennik, nothing. I just don't see anything. Kandarin, there's a lot of banks. Kind of going through them. Again, that there wasn't anything. The Urania Bank will be nice for training with ZMI. I'm assuming Last Recall is not back because of these 3 very powerful teleports. If Last Recall is back, then it's like, this is just, there's so many teleports. You can go anywhere in the game instantly if Last Recall is back. There's a bank at Shiloh Village. Cool. But guess what? There's a stash unit right beside it. So, again, I don't see anything in here that's like game breaking in terms of banks. It lets you bank whenever you want. They might as well have made this list turn into something where it's just like, you have a bank in your inventory. But that's even more powerful because you don't have to bank. But that was Banker's Note last time. So I think they're removing Banker's Note because of what we've seen so far. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, this is interesting. It's interesting. I think they changed it for the sake of changing it. We had Globetrotter last time, and now we have Bank Heist. I think that's all it was. Okay, this is where the video truly starts. We're 8 minutes in. If you want to listen to Clue Compass, this is the big one. Item will allow you to teleport to any stash unit or Fail the Bard. It has the ability to teleport you to your current clue step. If it was just stash units, right away this is super powerful. But they've added on the current clue step also. Now, if there is a clue relic specifically that gives you guaranteed 1-step clues, or it gives you guaranteed minimum step clues like last league, then you're gonna be getting through clues in 4 seconds. Clues are gonna be stackable. Picture this: you pick the fish wrangler, animal wrangler. You click on the Karambuan spot in Karamja, which is a region you get for free, and all clues stack up in your inventory, and you just click and you go AFK for 5 years because all of your fish get banked. You don't need to do anything, and that fishing spot does not move. So you're gonna have a shitload of clues, which is what I did last league, and now you get to use the clue compass to just teleport directly to those clues instantly and complete all of them. There's a lot of tasks that are tied to clues for points, and that is honestly one of the metas in the league is to focus on clue scrolls. So with what we know right now, this is, in my opinion, by far not. It's not even close how good this one is compared to everything else. So looking at the stash units, um, right away, beginner, nothing crazy. Easy, there's like nothing too crazy here. Um, like these are good. There's a lot of good ones, like the sawmill. You can make your own planks instantly. Stuff like that. Civilitas Illitifortis Grand Museum. I don't know. Stuff like that, whatever. I just wanted to call out the stash unit on, what is it? What do we got here? Hard. Yeah, yeah. We got like Shiloh Village Bank, Fishing Guild Bank. You've got some banks. Like if we search bank, is it Warriors Guild Bank? You can teleport directly to a bank with this. Draenor Village Bank, Castle Wars Bank, Catherby Bank, Yanil Bank. Like, there's a lot of banks on here, guys. So I'm banking on you to subscribe to this channel. Drop a like, comment if you like the league's content. Which one of these three are you picking? And then the last thing that we'll kind of look at here, you're going to be able to just store your teleports. So if you can teleport directly to a clue step. Picture this. There is a step that says do this thing at the soul altar or the death altar or whatever. There's some altar clue steps. You can now just teleport directly to that, make your runes, teleport back to the bank, repeat. It's pretty darn powerful. And the way the clues work now is you can drop them and they stay for an hour. Shout out to Aaron H for this screenshot. But yeah, no, it's insane how powerful the third relic is. What are some of the other methods? Okay, thinking about it. Mauritania lovers. I'm going to pick Mauritania. There is a clue step that is a stash unit by the Barrow's chest. So you can go and complete the 6 brothers and then teleport to that stash unit to just skip the tunnels. Okay, but at this point, you're now stuck down there and you're going to have to run back to Barrows. No, you could just get the clue that says talk to the crazy old man that's digging the graves. And you can just teleport to the chest, teleport back out, teleport back in, teleport back out. Repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I'm saying this is so powerful. I am picking Clue Compass right now. I'm locking it in until we see a drastic change that maybe buffs the others. I'm going Clue Compass because this is so good. Is it an oversight? They have this one that tells you to the bank, and then this one also tells you to the bank, and then this one is just here. It's probably like 1% of people are picking that. Now, if you want to join my Discord to talk about this, the link is in the description. If you want to join the League's Discord, you can. I recommend it. It's a good time. It's fun. Let's see the live results on here. I need to adjust the window a little bit. Here we go. Which teleport relic are you taking? There are thousands of people in here. 1,600 votes. I'm going to say right now I'm picking Clue Compass. Vote. Look at that. Look at the numbers on that. Jagex is trying to make fair relics, and they're trying to make it so it favors different people's like play styles, but like this one's not close. 88%, 8%, 5%. Honestly, I would have thought that Fairy's Flight was like 1%, because that one is nowhere near as powerful as the others, in my opinion. If you really like farming, maybe you take it, but otherwise, it's not close. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. I look forward to tomorrow's reveal. Predictions for tomorrow. I think they're going to do Fire Sale versus, I don't know, Uganda missionary Hawktua version. I don't know. See you later. Goodbye.